Race number 5 at Ascot on Saturday will jump at 3:30. It's the Carroll Hull 50th birthday handicap over 1,500 metres. In replay, let's have a look at the hard look story that was Rosie's Shadow.
Left to go, triple event, Swift Platinum, Scarlet Missile burst up on the outside to grab them from Strata Creed, Lord Ludlow, getting a run now, Dicoletto down the outside, Debilatio, Paradise Square, Scarlet Missile the leader, Pike is driving, big fellow, Dicoletto on his inside, Dicoletto arrived, Dicoletto in the nick of time.
Really hard way to start the quaddie and ended up going quite wide here, I think, with number 12, Rosie's Shadow. I think the replay is significant in so much that he was pulling double down the straight and had nowhere to go, but I think you can forget the result. I think 5 lengths beaten by Dicoletto. I think if it saw daylight, he probably would have gone very, very close to winning. Goes on top from number 1, Touch of Silver. I like the fact that it retains William Pike services. He could have ridden Dicoletto here, you would have thought. First up was okay behind Special Delivery, beaten a length and 3/4. That was in this grade over the 1,400 metres, steps up to the 1,500 here. It's got a touch of class about him. Number 2, Debilatio is not one of mine. I thought they should have gone forward on this horse last start from the outside gate. They've got another tricky gate here, but Daniel Stack takes over from Taylor Stone. I think if this horse is ridden aggressively here, it could certainly play a part. And then number 11, Dicoletto. The blinkers went on last start. William Pike rode the horse as well, and it took all of his magic to get him up to beat Scarlet Missile. That was in a midweek event, goes up to a Saturday race here. The rating was pretty good. I'm just not sure if you can back it up without the wizard. Jordan Turner takes over. He's not ridden this horse before. Top selection in race number 5, very competitive. Going with 12, Rosie's Shadow, to beat 1, Touch of Silver, 2, Debilatio, and 11, Dicoletto. Race number 6 at Ascot on Saturday will jump at 4:05. It's the Challenge Stakes over 1,500 metres. It's the second of the listed races on the card. In replay, let's have a look at the Cerise and White Galloper, Creative Hero.
For the way clear, Express Flirt, Foxy Lad beat the bill at the 250, and Pike goes to work on Creative Hero. Grab the lead from Fingermark, behind them Express Flirt trying to come through in the middle from Beat the Bell, but it's Creative Hero, much too strong for them, pulling away. Creative Hero parked off the track all the way.
Obviously, these horses in the Challenge Stakes are going towards some of the features in the autumn, most notably the WATC Derby, and I think it's going to be really hard to beat number 7, Creative Hero. Has been odds on for each of his last 2 starts. William Pike has been in the saddle both times, and he's got the job done quite authoritatively. There's 3 Cerise and White Gallopers in this race. They're all trained by Team Williams. William Pike would have had the selection, and he's gone with Creative Hero, and that is a tip in itself. Goes on top, and I think the Cerise and White horses might trifecta this race. We've got number 3, Regal Power, in for second. He gets a better gate than Final Hearing in this race, and that might be enough to turn the tables on their clash last time out. That brings in 2, Final Hearing, who's got gate number 6 here for Sean McGruddy, who we have to think would have had the selection after Chris Pineham and William Pike. And then that leaves number 9, Acetro. She gets a really big weight swing on her recent conqueror, Slice Bread, who's the number 1 horse in this race. Still waiting to see this horse live up to the promise of its early 2-year-old career. Does get a wide gate here, but has trialled since its last run, and I do think 1,500 metres is probably around her right trip. Top selection in race number 6, pretty confident about number 7, Creative Hero, to beat 3, Regal Power, 2, Final Hearing, and 9, Acetro. Race number 7 at Ascot on Saturday will jump at 4:40. It's the Chirina Horn 40th birthday handicap over 1,600 metres. And in replay, let's have a look at this informed galloper, Neurological.
Coming wider, Neurological and Riverdance into the straight, spread across the track. Neurological had raced up out wider. He's gone to the lead now, far down towards the inside. Out wider, Riverdance running a race, and then on the Terps, the emergency. It's Neurological though in front of Riverdance, and on the Terps, Neurological. Martin Allen and Neurological, 1.5.
He might not have the best bred gallopers in WA, but Martin Allen is a very good judge of a horse, and he's always had an opinion on Neurological. And boy, is this lad putting it together. He won the Batavia in the replay. Prior to that, he won the Fitzpatrick Plate. He's won each of his last 3 starts, and he's 5 from 5 with William Pike aboard. This horse is racing through the grades. He's still, I think, pretty well weighted as an 81 rater, and I think he's going to be mighty hard to beat if he can maintain his level from the last couple of months. Goes on top from another horse that's in form. That's number 3, Alpha Sky. Simon Miller put the shades on this horse 2 starts ago, and he bolted him, beating 3 Secrets by a length. Then last start he beat the Devil by half a length, the stablemate. He's in really good form. He steps up to the 1,400 metres. That is the little bit of the query. Another horse that was tremendous last start was Special Delivery. What a training performance by Mark Bairstow. Almost a year off the track, terrific trial, and then a terrific run to beat Harry Thomas by half a head at $13, was very well backed. And then number 8, what a story this would be. Rock on Tommy has its first run for the new trainer Alan Matthews, previously with the late, great Bill Doughty. Peter Nucky keeps the ride. I think 1400 metres is his best trip. There won't be a dry eye in the house if Rock on Tommy wins. Top selection in race number 7, cracking race. It's 4 Neurological to beat 3 Alpha Sky, 9 Special Delivery and 8 Rock on Tommy. Race number 8 at Ascot on Saturday will jump at 5:15. It's the Own the Dream handicap over 1800 metres. You can own the dream at the Magic Million sales next week. In replay, let's have a look at the last start win of Crystal Valley.
Field around the turn, Corporate Larrikin is just in front. Let's Twist goes up on the outside. Upward Others is down the centre with Time to Hunt. They're both running home gamely now. It's Corporate Larrikin. Let's Twist the outside, hit the front. Time to Hunt's coming late. Crystal Valley from nowhere, absolutely flying. Look at Crystal Valley all over the top. What a win!
A really good race to finish the card at Ascot. Going to go with number 3 here. Crystal Valley was a tragedy beaten several times for Troy Turner, but Jordan Turner jumped aboard 2 starts ago, got the job done, and then last start in a very different race, very fast run race, run over the top of them to beat Let's Twist. This will be fast run. Bow counts in the race. It's 1800 metres. They're going to go lickety-split here, and I think Crystal Valley's got the form in the book to justify winning this race. Goes on top from number 11 Western King, who pulled really hard behind Crystal Valley last time out. Had won the start before that. I think the tempo in this race will suit this horse. Gets a better gate as well. Gate number 1 instead of gate number 12. Draws softer. Should be there or thereabouts. Another horse that is absolutely frustrating is number 7 Watch Me Nene. Won at Pinjarra just before Christmas. Keeps running decent races in town without winning. Gets an outside gate here, but will be running on towards the end. And the gate's probably the biggest issue for number 2, Time to Hunt. Won 3 in a row before finishing a length behind Crystal Valley last start. That was from a central gate. Gets gate number 14 here for Taylor Stone, who doesn't have a claim because her apprenticeship ends on Friday. Top selection in race number 8 is number 3, Crystal Valley, to beat 11 Western King, 7 Watch Me Nene and 2 Time to Hunt. It's now time to nominate my best bets on the Ascot card. Going to go in race number 5, a bit of value here. Number 12, Rosie's Shadow, much better than the last start reads on paper. And then in the subsequent race, race number 6, number 7, Creative Hero to justify favouritism. It's easy to stay up to date with everything that's happening at Perth Racing. You can log on to our website or you can follow us on one of our social media channels. Until next time, bye for now.